Now, in a complete moment of surprise, my friend Jeff sent me a birthday present. A movie that I'd never heard of, which is always great, but definitely had me intrigued as soon as I saw the cover. That movie, Calamity of Snakes. I don't really like snakes. It's not something that I'm particularly fond of. I don't want to give them a cuddle. They just freak me out. This movie promises chaos, and it delivers it. Now, it should be said that there are two versions of the movie on here. There is the original version, and there is the cruelty-free version. Now, if you're at all animal cruelty or against it, or you don't want to see it, for the love of God, do not click the original version, because there are so many snakes being destroyed in this film. It is ridiculous. But the film itself is completely bonkers. We have people who are building an apartment block there. They uncover a pit of snakes. They have a couple of choices: contact someone to have them safely removed, or destroy them with a digger, which they decide the latter is the easiest option. Of course, with what's left over, they make some soup and have some fun times and giggle about what they've done.
Wow, 这锅蛇肉可真不赖啊！哎，嘿，比香肉啊还要香啊！来，花拳。
But as they're warned, they didn't get everything. You had to get all of the snakes. And the snakes that are left, they're angry. Their family have been destroyed. They're looking for vengeance, and they're going to fight back against these people. And some crazy sequences which I just found to be highly entertaining and completely enjoyable. This is a bonkers movie. The kind of movie where snakes appear all the time. And when I say snakes appear, I never mean one or two. I mean 1,000 or 2,000 within a sequence. It is ridiculous, the amount of snakes that they have here. Absolutely crazy in certain moments. And the movie kind of starts off pretty quickly. We get a lay of the land with a lot of the characters who are pretty much one note, inconsequential. We get a kind of little trait to let us know their archetype, and then we move on to the next one as we're just waiting on the snakes to strike at some point. These people have all taken glee in seeing these snakes destroyed, and now they're back for vengeance. And there are two sequences in this that are real standouts. In between these two sequences, the movie takes a little bit of a dip, just a little bit. But these two sequences are enough to say this movie has to be seen. There is a moment where a snake master is tasked with taking down a giant boa, the kind of leader of the snakes, so to speak. And to see that one-on-one fight was so smile-inducing and funny and ridiculous. As he starts to karate kick flying snakes through the air, it's just bonkers. But my goodness, what one hell of a set piece that is right in the middle of the film. Although you do feel that someone's off screen just literally just throwing snakes at the guy, which I think they're doing that all through the movie, through windows, through holes. They're just kind of launching snakes everywhere here. When you get to the finale, there is a prolonged sequence of thousands of snake attacking this apartment block. And what I found to be one of the funniest aspects is how the snakes come into the place and nobody notices, and then all of a sudden someone will scream, and then they'll realise that there are thousands of snakes covering the floor, covering the walls, the furniture, everything, and only then do people realise that it's too late. Some more sequences in between the action which I really enjoyed, and there's one where there's a disco sequence which was just totally out of place but fitting with the time, because this came out in 1982, and it's just fun seeing the people dancing. I don't know why I found it as amusing as I did, but I found it incredibly amusing. There's a moment later on where an architect picks up a samurai sword and does some real damage, shall we say, that was just, why is this going on as long as it's going on? Calamity of Snakes is such a weird oddity of a film. Like, I found it highly enjoyable. I found it quite funny and silly, and the tale was really interesting to watch. And someone who doesn't like snakes, I found it to be quite off-putting when you're seeing this amount of snakes. There's a moment where a man, the box comes off this man, and he's just in a kind of square of snakes, which was just jaw-dropping. But it's fun. It's incredibly fun. Like I said, it comes with the cruelty-free version on this as well. It is a tongue-in-cheek kind of movie. It's a region A disc, so I can't rip the menu to show you guys, but there is some extras on this that are really worth it, like From Shaw to Snakes, the venom and violence of early Chinese language horror cinema. Terrific extra. You know, even if you're kind of only mildly interested in the disc, that extra is worth the price of admission. We've got Reptilian Recollections, Ling Kuang Yang in conversation with Chu Yi Chung. You get the English dub, you get a commentary on this one, you get an alternate version, alternate credits, a gallery. Now, I don't think I've got any unearthed classics. This one was great. I'd love to know your opinion on Calamity of Snakes if you've seen it, whether you loved it, hated it, which version did you watch, how did the deaths of real animals make you feel while watching that? Did it make you switch over to the cruelty-free version? Just curious. Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on this one. Can't wait to read your comments on this, because this is quite a movie. So while you're down there, hit the thumbs up as well. It helps these videos. In the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program, manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. And there's more content up here where you can see more of my stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.